GG, é fufu léger, yawa, oya, axé. Iba, oya, ajalaya, ajaloru, wini wini, nibe mayansa, afifi, sheshe, efufu, leshe, yawa, oya, ashe. Iba, oya, ajalaya, ajalaru, wini, nibe mayansa, afifi, jeje, efufu, léger, yawa, oya, axé. Iba, oya, ajalaya, ajaloru, wini, nibe mayansa, afifi, sheshe, efufu, leshe, yawa, oya, ashe. Iba, oya, ajalaye, ajaloru, wini, nibe mayansa, afifi, sheshe, efufu, leshe, yawa, oya, ashe. Yawa, oya, ashe. Yawa, oya, ashe. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oh. Oya de, oya. Get in. Oya de, oya. Oya de, oh. Oya de, oya. Oya de, oh. Oya de, oya. Oya de, oya, oh. Oya de, oya. Oya de,
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy and it does not boast. It is not proud and it does not dishonor others. It is not self seeking, it is not easily angered, and it keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices with and in the truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails, love always wins. And now three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest amongst these is love. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Child, let me tell y'all, every time I'm about to start reading, especially because, today is a full moon. Child, them goofy ass witches, one is outside my house right now. Child, them goofy ass witches come running up, call themselves throwing witchcraft at me, by, the little coven that targeted me, that was being financially supported by, who, yours truly, Elon Musk. But child, this goofy ass little gremlin looking witch literally just come up by my house, and then it's a couple of guys. These are locals that have accepted money from not only my uncle, who's a part of, a secret society, not just my uncle, but also, my little oppressors or wannabe witches or whatever the hell they are. And that's why before I got started, I knew that they were going to stage like a spiritual attack right before I came online. That's what they do. So I just had to, I had to send it right back to where it came from. Like literally right outside my house right now. They out there right now call themselves about to do a spiritual attack. They were in the middle of doing one. And I was literally in the middle of returning that shit directly back to the sender. Well, welcome. It is the full moon right now, so you can expect this. And because of that, I'm gonna pull some Moonology cards. Okay. Welcome everybody. I know it is the full moon right now. So, they feel like the full moon, because it produces results, they feel like because it's a full moon, it will enhance their spells. They feel like it will give more power. They feel like it'll give more power to their spell work. Okay. But it's also, they forget, more power in that return to sender. Like, child, it's so funny because it's like you literally want to see the witches come out. Like I need to put a camera up so y'all can watch these little witch gremlins come out every time I'm about to do a reading. Shut up. I'm gonna make a show out of it. I'm gonna literally make a show out of it, and I'm gonna put a camera up, and I'm gonna play it for y'all later. Every time I'm about to do a reading, I want y'all to see these little witch gremlins and hyenas run up to my fence and start throwing witchcraft. Child, it is 2026. The veil is gone. It is what it is. And now for me, it was an easier thing before. It was a much easier thing before where I was in Georgia and they could hide, in houses and hide whole witch families and covens up around me, Mexican families that they were subsidizing with housing and food to attack me spiritually all day. It was easier, because more people had cars and there were just more, it was more covering. But out here, when I'm here in the house I'm in this little neighborhood right here, there's no hiding. And here he comes to curse me. Y'all might hear him in the background. Listen, he about to curse me. Listen. Go ahead, say it again. There it is. See, the thing about it is, out here, you can't hide the gang stalking because one, gang stalking is new to them. It's not something that was already they were familiar with. This gang stalking thing is brand new to them. Okay, and that's the reason why. I recorded somebody the other day. I'm debating whether or not I should post it. But y'all know back in the day before the technology is with the cell phones and ways of communication, back in the day when people were trying to rile people up and bring news to them or talk about revolution, y'all know the bullhorns that you talk into, like Fair East Side movie. They used to call me Crazy Joe. Now they call me Batman. And you could record a message or your voice on it, and then you could play it over and over and over again. One of those bullhorn things. So if you were trying to get everybody together for a revolution, you would walk through all the villages with the bullhorn, to play the same message over and over again, because that's how you got information that, hey, we're about to have a revolt, a revolt. We're about to protest, go to war. This fool was walking again. They already did this in the past, but he's doing it again. This fool over the weekend had a bullhorn, and he was walking up the street, yelling something about me with one of them old-fashioned bullhorns. This is what gangstalking looks like in another country. It's so goofy. They come riding on motorcycles and drop the people off right before I do my reading. That's going to do the spell. And nobody else is really, it's not really a lot of people occupying these homes because a lot of them are brand new. So I can clearly see and point out exactly who's coming in the gate to go inside a home to prepare to literally spiritually attack me right before reading. All I got to do is look out my fence. I can literally see them going into the homes that they don't occupy to hide behind them to spiritually attack me. Like literally. There's no hiding it out here because it's not a lot of disguises to disguise the gangstalking. So it's so out in the open. You can see them walking down the street. It's like struggle gangstalking. Bitch, it's struggle. It's like struggle gangstalking. It's like some struggle gangstalking. You got somebody on a bicycle trying to gangstalk and carry 10 chickens with their leg tied up that they're going to sell and AIDS on their back and cement on the bicycle seat and also trying to gangstalk me at the same time, pushing a bike uphill. It's struggle gangstalking. Hey, if you could gangstalk me and throw death spells and witchcraft at me, I'm going to talk about your ass. You are not no goddamn exception. So it is what it is. It's struggle gangstalking. Most of the people doing the gangstalking don't have cars or anything. So, they already walked a couple of miles and they sweating and about to pass out from heat exhaustion, completely covered from head to toe in dirt and mud, and child, I ain't bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting. I'm like, do I go in the house and offer you a glass of lemonade? I don't know what to do, man. I mean, at this point, I feel bad for you. I feel bad that this is something that you even have to do, or you feel like you have to do to survive. Whatever you were doing before I got here ain't enough for you, and I get that. But I'm just saying, your goofy ass, come around here throwing witchcraft at me. Okay, I'm gonna talk about your ass. So keep it up with your goofy ass. Child, I got chronicles of the goofy Scooby-Doo harebrained gangstalking schemes they keep coming up with, and each plan is dumber than the last. It's like 5-year-olds are planning it. And then it's like shine a flashlight on them, like, could you get the fuck away from my gate? Could you stop playing? Okay, I'm looking at you. I see what you're doing. Okay, you're busted. And they're like, oh, how'd she figure it out? Those meddling. And I'm like, are y'all serious right now? Nah, I'm like, for real, are y'all serious right now? You understand? Like, y'all are, the ideas that y'all are coming up with to do the gangstalking, it's like an Arrested Development 5-year, like something 5 and 6 year olds come up with, and then you do them, and then I'm like, I see you, and they're like, oh, she caught us. Okay, let me go. It's just, it's like entertainment. And I'm gonna start making money off of this shit. I'm gonna make a series, and I'm gonna put it on YouTube in a minute. But it's gonna be called struggle gangstalking. I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's gonna be called struggle gangstalking. All right. Somebody has a utility worker, because that's what came out in my pre-shuffle. There's a utility worker that is either going to come in your neighborhood or they already have. They're gonna climb one of those poles. Y'all know this one of those. They're gonna act like they're wiring power to a house, but in actuality, they're just going to put up a wire that's not connected to anything at all whatsoever. Okay. They're going to put up a wire that's not being connected to anything at all whatsoever. And when they do that, what they're doing is they're either going to try to get away with either snipping the wire to your house to cause an imbalance to your electric so that someone has to come out and reconnect it, or they're going to send some spell work at you and they need to climb up that particular pole because it's the only way they can get like proximity to you. So maybe you might live behind a fence, or maybe you're high up where they can't see you, and by climbing up that utility pole, it allows them to look over, wherever you live, or see in your window. Maybe they need to be close enough. Maybe you live on a second floor or something. But whatever the case may be, the utility worker, maybe both. It could be both magic and disconnecting your electric so that you actually have to wait to call someone to come out and reconnect it. And they're doing that because it's the full moon. They want me to tell you the reason they're doing that is because we're under a full moon right now, and they're hoping that if they can cause an imbalance in your stability, your emotional stability, they can throw you off for a minute. It will lower your vibration enough to do some quick witchcraft that will make you sick and lead to your death. Because Pinky and the Brain, once again, have come up with another harebrained scheme to take over the world. We're Pinky and the Brain. What are we going to do today, Pinky? I don't know. We're going to take over the world by first getting rid of divine feminine. All right, so I'm going to get started with the reading, y'all. That was my opening comedian act, okay? I forgot I have some iced tea on my stove that I'm making, and I need to turn it out. I'm sorry. Give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Yes! We are going to literally call it, we're going to call it struggle gangstalking. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it struggle gangstalking and make a funny series out of it. Y'all don't want to stop gangstalking me, so I'm going to put you on. All right. So give me some energy under this full moon, please, and thank you. Give me some energy. Holy Divine Spirit, give me some energy under this full moon. Yeah, I'm going to make it into a show. You want to keep attacking me, I'm going to give you the attention you're looking for. I'm going to turn it into a show on YouTube, and I'm going to monetize it. Struggle gangstalking. A new start is coming in reverse. New moon. Emotions are running high. Supermoon in reverse. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Wow. We got a new moon, a full moon. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces in reverse. Ciao. Yeah, I've made my decision. You want to play and throw death spells and witchcraft at me? I'm going to put you on camera and make money off of your ass. We're going to call it struggle gangstalking. So everybody can look and laugh at you. Everybody in the world is gonna start watching and looking and laughing. Like, look at this shit right here. This is ridiculous. Look at this shit right here. Goofy. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. So maybe somebody might need to pay attention to the third quarter moon to do something. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius in reverse. So something could be coming to an end for somebody. Something might be actually coming to an end for somebody with that new moon in reverse. Okay. Emotions are running high. What is that? Super moon, but that's in reverse as well. So somebody must be in some energy. You might be in some energy where you're cool, collected. You're very balanced. Your emotions are balanced. You know, maybe somebody thought that they were going to get a new start, manipulating your emotions in some kind of a way. Maybe in the past, people were able to push buttons whereby they could get you to react, get you to lower your spiritual self-defense, get you to, lower your guards, or even just spiritually disarm you by throwing your emotions off. But you're cool, collected, and someone's not going to get a new start. New moon, okay? Conclusions are within reach. So that could talk about your growth, your shadow work, your development. Full moon eclipse. You may have, during the last eclipse, gone through a full change, and you might have gotten rid of people, places, and things that you no longer need in your life, that no longer serve you. Okay. Someone could be a Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So there could be an imbalanced Pisces out here, or you could have a Pisces placement, or somebody might not be able to balance out their spirituality with their practicality. Okay. Somebody could be the fish swimming downward. Okay. Because it's two fish with Pisces. There are some that are the ones going toward their higher self, making great decisions. That's balance, and another one that could be coming undone. Dual nature. Adjustments are required. Okay, so someone might need to make some adjustments in their life. Okay, and because they're not able to, somebody might lack foresight. Look at the bigger picture, Sagittarius energy in the reverse. Somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart, or somebody is unable to see the bigger picture. Somebody might lack foresight. Somebody might make really bad decisions based on what they think they can accomplish in the present, but they might not be able to see consequences literally past their nose. You understand? Like, let me go attack a military person in a state where it is legal to carry guns and it's legal to shoot an intruder on your property or in your home that breaks in, and they don't have anything and they break in somebody's home. They're like, yeah, I'm just going to go break in somebody's home and steal something, and then they get shot. And it's like they're confused why they got a bullet in their ass. And they were not thinking further, what if someone's in there? And what if the person that's in there doesn't give a damn about shooting people that break in their house? They have zero empathy and compassion for anybody breaking in their house, and they'll put a bullet in your brain and your ass, or your chest or whatever else. What if? They don't think about that. They just think, I'm going to go ahead and break in this house. It's all good now. I'm going to just go ahead. Somebody literally might not see the bigger picture. Okay, they might not pay attention to all of the causes and effects, all of the effects that could happen as a result of a cause, an action, some energy that you put out, something that you sit up there and do or plan, what you invest your money or time or energy into doing, all the different, somebody may not consider all of the probabilities and possibilities that could manifest, good and bad, as a result of actions that they take. Okay, they don't see the bigger picture of things sometimes. All right, what are the messages? All right, peace fell on the ground, but I don't know if it's in reverse. I don't know if it's in reverse or in the upright. Okay. Y'all think I'm playing? Wait till I put these cameras up. I'm gonna put these cameras up. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put some cameras up and I'm gonna play live. Y'all are gonna get a show. And I'm gonna describe, I'm gonna do a voiceover and I'm gonna describe what they're doing. Like you see how he just built a tin house right there in the corner to pretend that he's working on that property. He actually built that tin house right there so he could hide in there and do spell work, because he was already told not to take any more bribe money to come around here and do spell work. So now they built a tin house, 2 of them. Like, I don't know, y'all are sitting in there doing spell work, pretending y'all have business on that property because the goofy is paying you. Somebody don't want you to have no peace in your life, possibly, but we'll see. Yeah, somebody wants to keep steady adversity going in your life. They want to keep you at war or keep you defending yourself. They want to keep you thrown off. Somebody knows if you get to a place of peace where your chi is not being disturbed, that you're going to be too powerful. It's like somebody coming in your environment with like the little monkey with the symbols. Somebody's like, no, making noise, blah. I'm going to do a backflip for you. I'm going to rip off my clothes and touch my toes and fart in the air. I'm going to do all this stuff to distract you. And the reason they're doing all this is because they're being paid to by someone that has a lot of money, a billionaire, that several of them that are aware that there are certain ones of you that have a lot of abilities spiritually that are dormant inside of you. And if you get into a space where someone's not doing something every hour on the hour to try to throw you off with noise or do something stupid like cut your electric or try to start an argument or try to break in your home or just throwing spell work, now this, now that, they know that a lot of you all have spiritual abilities that are dormant inside of you, okay? And as long as you're vibrating in the highest vibration of love, it's going to trigger and cause your spiritual abilities to come full online. You're going to be seeing people coming before you're going to be operating like a seer, but other abilities, there are other abilities that some of y'all have inside of you. You know, you might start shooting energy lasers out your hand. You just don't know. It's all kind of things. I don't know. Some of y'all might have already started feeling like intense heat in the palm of your hands. And check with your children too. Some of your children might complain of out of nowhere feeling intense heat, like circling in the palm of their hands, like in the Marvel comics, all the superheroes. I'm serious. Some of your children might complain after you never pay attention to them about heat, feeling a circular heat building up in the palm of their hands, and it might burn them or something. You don't know what type of abilities you have that might be literally coming online. Okay. And they know that if you are left in perfect stillness and peace and quiet, that you will be able to get your chakras in perfect alignment. Not saying that they're not now, but when someone's constantly on the hour, every hour, trying to cause some kind of imbalance in adversity with noise, argument, conflict, knocking on your door, ringing your bell, NPCs, just finding ways to try to disturb you, will call their phone. Keep calling their phone over and over again, and then no answer. Just keep on calling them. Keep emailing them, text message them, so they'll just keep looking at their phone. All of this is intentional. All of this is intentional to stop you from coming into perfect stillness. Okay? Like Psalm 23, he leadeth me beside the still waters. Okay? He restoreth my soul. They don't want you in still waters wherein you can have your chakras aligned perfectly and get channeled messages and also be vibrating very high, because they know a lot of you are intergalactical and you will start communicating even with higher forms of intelligence even. Oh, it's a real thing, because when it was happening to me, that's when they sent some warlock to block my crown chakra when I was 27 years old. When I was 27 years old, they literally sent a warlock to where I was living at the time to block my crown chakra, literally. So this is why you feel like the NPCs and the little people that are taking money to keep on just doing stupid things. You're like, this is stupid. Why are you doing this? Why would you do that? I mean, I've had a young lady before take her baby's doo-doo diapers that was in a house directly next door to my house. This is another home that I had in Atlanta, in Southeast Atlanta, when I first came to Atlanta. And I remember she took her baby's doo-doo diapers, and piece by piece, she would take little pieces and throw it on my lawn. Just one piece at a time. Ball it up like it's foo-foo and just throw it on my lawn. Piece by piece, for no reason. You know, I'm telling you, this is what some of these energies do. Okay? So I have gratitude here. Okay? I have gratitude. Give me one more. I have imagination in reverse and fear in the reverse. Okay. So somebody might be in the energy of gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Child, when I put them cameras up, watch how fast it stops. Because watch, the whole world is going to tune in. Then somebody's going to start doing their job and stopping them. Because the whole world is going to be like, where is this? This is happening at. Oh, look, is that there? I'm going to put cameras up and I'm going to narrate exactly what they're doing when they're doing it. And that's exactly when it's going to stop. I promise you. Because the whole world is going to be watching. And they're going to be asking, where is this? This is crazy. Where is this? That this nonsense is going on, and the local police is pretending like they're stopping them. Come on, please. Okay. Should have did that from the jump. All right, what are the messages? Please and thank you. Wow, they gave me all. So great fortune in reverse. Somebody could be offering people great fortune. Somebody could be offering large lump sums of money. And this might not be big money to you, or maybe to someone that has money, but to whoever they're offering it to, it's a lot of money. Okay. I have sorrow and I have court official. So somebody could be in law enforcement or in the court system or something about corrections here. Give me one more. And I have high honor. Hey, where are my, oh, I'm about to lose it. Sorry. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, tell me about this imagination in reverse. What's imagination in reverse? Yeah, somebody could not think of a creative way to put you up under judgment. Yeah. What's fear in reverse? Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, okay. So somebody that's been targeting you, they wanted you to be afraid of whatever type of adversity that they've been causing toward you with the gang stalking. They needed you to be afraid to the point where you spaz out or you act out in some kind of way, or you run into the police department and claim, I'm afraid for my life, so that they would have grounds to say you're having a psychotic break while they're covertly gang stalking you. You understand? The thing is, to covertly gang stalk you, okay, in a community where everybody's in on it, but you're not supposed to be able to prove everybody's in on it because everybody has taken a vow and an oath of silence, right? And then when you go say when that they're following you and they're doing little things and everybody's in on a plan against you, that's when they can label you as being a crazy. When you say everybody's in on it, that's what they will use and be like, oh, it's paranoia. You feel like everybody, everywhere you go, is in on it. Yes, everybody's in on it because a lot of these small towns, especially around airports, are all part of secret societies, and they've orchestrated, especially in the South, they have orchestrated Truman Show environments where everybody's on the payroll. They don't get a lot of money, but they do get subsidized a certain amount of money that's making the people there happy, because these are people that work at factories, that work at local warehouses, that make minimum wage and don't have a lot of money. So when they go and get all the people in a lot of these small towns and areas and designated areas that they want y'all in, and make them an offer, you have to have a vow of silence that you're going to participate in this gang stalking. And then what I'm going to do, y'all are all going to work together to, gang stalk, this particular person or any person that we identify to you that moves here or lives here. You understand? And that's how you get all the people working against you, but nobody says anything because they're part of it. And that's how they get the judgment. They were supposed to drive you into complete fear, whether following you every time you come outside, they come outside. Every time you pull off in your car, 5 people pull off from your neighborhood in their cars to follow you to your location, follow you to work, follow you back, whatever the case may be. You understand? But the problem with you is no matter who they hire and no matter what they do, you're not afraid. Matter of fact, you might find it funny and hilarious. You might even record them. You have no fear. I don't know. Maybe you just ready to whoop some ass. Maybe you just feel like, I don't give a fuck about your gangstalking contract. You can follow me, but don't touch me, because if you touch me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And I just want you to know that. Go ahead, do your gangstalking, get your little check, get your little food and housing subsidized. But if you touch me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay. And this is the reason why it's not working, why they don't want you to have peace. The problem is they can't come up with a creative way to make you afraid of them, because they're not allowed to touch you. They're only allowed to make you feel like they're about to touch you or about to do something to you. But most of you are carrying, whether it's a knife, mace, a gun, or all of them. And all of you all, I'm sure by now, already know if anybody puts their hands on you or touches you or invades your personal space in any way, you're going to get the whooping some ass. Somebody might fucking die. Because you're not playing with any of these goofy ass gangstalkers. You understand? Now, they can walk up to you real close to give you the impression they're about to do something. But that's when you just stop and look them right in the face. And you can meet them halfway. Oh, you don't even got to walk all the way over here. I'm going to walk to you. Okay, I'm here. Hey, I'm right here. No, I know. You want to give me the impression, that you're coming toward me to do something to me. So how about I'm going to come meet you halfway. Now I'm here. You don't even got to walk all the way. Okay. So what's the next move? That's when a lot of times they'll give you a smile that looks like they just passed gas. And and they'll just kind of put their head down and walk away, because these are goofy cowards that participate in these type of activities. Okay, so it's a group here with the 3 of Cups, clarifying fear in reverse. There's nothing they can do to make you afraid. Some of you all, they've already done so much destruction in your life, meaning in your environment, the things that they can control, like technology, your phone, your laptop, blackballing you from jobs. And, there are other things that they've been able to do successfully. Some of them have gone so overboard in your life, trying to, with smear campaigns, lying about you, that you've been pushed to the edge where you just don't care anymore. You have absolutely no fear at all whatsoever in these people doing anything to you at all whatsoever. It's like y'all have done everything to me. I've been resilient, but y'all have done everything there is to do to me except put your hands on me, because that's going to mean your death. All right? And they know that. They're aware. They're aware that putting their hands on you would mean their death. They're aware of that. So there's nothing left for them to do. What's this gratitude energy? Okay. Somebody could have changed how they feel about something with the 9 of Cups. Cups can talk about energy, emotions, a shift. Okay. Somebody might not feel the same way or be in the same energy they were in. The Magician in reverse. Some spell work backfired. What's the Page of Swords? Somebody could have spoke out something to somebody about the 2 of Pentacles. What's the 2 of Pentacles? Okay, somebody spoke out something to a page. So this is just somebody in your neighborhood or community, this page energy, a random person you don't know. Somebody could have spoke something out to them about balancing a situation because some spell work that they did backfired. Okay. Yeah. This could have been a spiritual practitioner that could have come to your community or neighborhood. It could be a younger person that's very spicy, man or woman. Young people are very prideful. Young people sometimes are in their ego and they feel like, there are no spiritual rules or laws. They feel like they can touch anybody that'll get you killed real fast, because you lack intuition and foresight. You can't just go around. It's given the energy, but spiritually, of anybody in the city that ever rode the bus and the trains to school back in the day. And you know how the teenagers, especially the young males, they get real rowdy and they start smelling themselves and feeling like they're rough and tough and all that stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And they get loud on the train and disruptive. I'm talking about the teenagers riding back and forth to school in the city. They become loud and disruptive on the bus, on the train. They disrespect people sometime. They might challenge people. And then you come up on that one train conductor or that one bus driver that is in his 50s or 60s. And you're like, I'm not scared of you, old man. Look, you got gray hair. You an old man. You better shut up while I get on this bus, and I'm going to keep on playing my radio loud and being disrespectful to the passengers. Bitch, shut up. I'm going to act a fool, and you're not going to say and do nothing about it. Matter of fact, sit there and drive that bus. And he underestimates the old man because he's 60 years old and got gray hair. But he don't know that old man used to be in the military and hard as a rock up under that uniform. And they get up and he whooped the 17-year-old ass and drop him on his head. And then it ends up on the news. And they're like, well, he was like, hey, he challenged me. I wasn't bothering him, but he stepped into my personal space, and said he was going to whoop my ass. So I had to teach the youngster a lesson. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all done seen enough of them bus and train videos where a 17-year-old male or female, they got too big for their britches and they tried to step to an elderly person that they thought was vulnerable and got their ass whooped. That's what's going on spiritually here with a lot of these people. They don't understand, your spiritual ranking, protection, or power. Okay. Somebody told somebody after their spell work backfired in your neighborhood that they don't feel the same way about it. This is a younger person. This could be like someone in their early 20s that's all in their ego. Clarify this adversity. Okay. There might be an Aquarius. Okay. There might be an Aquarius that's in your community or that has made contact with a main person in your community that is paying people to continually attack them. This Aquarius might be in trouble with the law for something they did, and that might be the reason why they keep on attacking you and don't want you to have peace. They could be a part of some fraudulent scheme that they could have done with your name, with your social security card, or whatever the case may be. This Aquarius might be a part of a cult where they might have done something illegal and you were supposed to die, but you didn't die. So now they're just paying people to continuously attack you spiritually because they're just trying to slow down their judgment. They know it's coming. This Aquarius knows they're under judgment. They know they're going to go to jail or be on probation. They know it's coming and they're just trying to slow it down. So as long as they can keep on functioning and slow it down, that's what they're doing. Clarify this piece in reverse. Clarify piece in reverse. Clarify piece in reverse, please, and thank you. Yeah, someone is not getting their wish fulfillment. They're trying to get away with some kind of injustice. This is Libra energy here. Somebody could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but someone is trying to get away with causing you some kind of injustice because they're in their ego and they're in the same energy because they're an NPC. NPCs run off actual matrix programs. So don't take it personally. These people are literally running off of a program. By now, we all know what an NPC is. We're all aware of people that have lost their connection with their soul and their consciousness. People that may not have healed and got stuck in their pain, and might have allowed a spirit, a demonic spirit, to take over. And it's easy for spirits to constantly pass through them because they're functioning at a low vibrational frequency. NPCs, are people that are wounded, traumatized, that were not able to do their shadow work. So they engage in a lot of projection activities that are low vibrational. They usually live some form of a toxic life, bothering other people or attacking other people or getting with other unhealed, weak people to try to steal and take things from people that have done the work. There could be a Libra that doesn't want you to have any peace because they're burdened about their own situation. Maybe they worked with an Aquarius to do something. Whatever they just did, okay, so they're behind this utility person in your community. And it was a bad investment with the Seven of Pentacles. So this Libra is who's behind this utility person in your maybe it's an electrician or someone that works for the electric power company. They might have been planning, because it's a full moon, on snipping or disconnecting a wire to your home to cut your electric off. And then they were going to send spell work under the full moon behind it. So you'd be so frustrated, like, I don't believe they just did that. Why would they do something like that? And you would, Witchcraft 101, invoke anger to spiritually disarm your victim. You understand? They were hoping to invoke anger in you to spiritually disarm you, even if it's just for a moment. And they would be on standby, ready to send the death spell, ready to send the magic. Because in that moment, understand, your auric field is constantly changing throughout the day, depending on your mood, depending on how you're thinking, depending on the vibration you happen to be on. We're not happy every second of the day. Sometimes we're sad, sometimes we get angry. There are a range of emotions that, we go through a lot of times, okay? Oh, let me address something really quick. I was watching someone's YouTube video, one of those TikTok YouTube videos, and they were talking about jealous friends, and they were talking about the emotion of jealousy, and everybody kept saying that jealousy is not normal, and jealousy is not a normal emotion, and let's not normalize jealousy being normal. And a lot of people were co-signing it and agreeing, yeah, jealousy is not normal. That's not, and let us not normalize calling jealousy something that's normal. I'm going to publicly disagree with that and explain really quick, just so someone can understand. No, jealousy is normal. Why is jealousy normal? Jealousy is normal because you're a human being, and you have to experience the whole range of dark and light emotions, from fear and every single emotion that is connected to fear, to love, and every single emotion that is connected to love. Because you have to experience the dark and the light, because you are the dark and the light. You cannot detach and cut off parts of yourself that's part of the human experience. It doesn't mean that you're jealous. That might not be your thing in this lifetime. But at some point, most humans, whether in a past life, deal with a jealousy emotion. And it's how you deal with it, how you process it. It is a normal human emotion to feel jealous. It is a normal thing. All of you have to experience every single range of emotions that humans experience. Animals get jealous. If you have two cats, if you have two dogs, and you pet one more than the other, the brother or sister dog is going to get jealous. If you show more affection to one cat, the other one is going to feel like that they're getting more energy than they're getting. You understand? So yes, jealousy is a normal emotion. Okay, jealousy, and someone in my life also said that why did I say there is no growth without pain? You can grow without pain. Not necessarily true. you have to experience pain to grow, the same way that to build a muscle, it has to tear. You have to experience a level of pain and discomfort in order to cause your muscles to tear. And when your muscles tear, they come back together again and they become bigger each time. Every time it tears, it comes back together stronger. Okay? Now, we live in a realm of pain. Can we all agree that pain and suffering is to live on earth as a human being with the duality of our lower self and our higher self, which we have to master? You understand? Where we can balance practicality and spirituality. Understand it's all part of the human experience, your dark and light. It's not separate from you, it's a part of you. You understand? So, in the realm of suffering, like they say in Buddhism, uh, everything leads to suffering on this realm. Desire, all of your desires lead to suffering. Whether it makes you happy, whether you miss somebody, whether you don't have enough money, or whether you're bored and you feel numb and don't feel alive because you have so much that it's nothing for you to do, and all of your needs since you were a baby were met, and you always got instant gratification, which deprive you of contrast and allowing your brain to feel the different emotions and to feel alive, uh, allowing your brain to secrete the different chemicals that make normal people feel alive. You could feel completely numb because you were born into a rich family and have never experienced any suffering, lack of food, shelter, and things. So you might feel the need to want to suffer to feel alive or want to experience some kind of extreme. The point I'm making is suffering is a part of this human experience, and your desires in life is what leads to suffering. And the reason you are in this realm where you desire to have food and shelter in your animal body is so you can suffer and go, and through your suffering and pain, it causes you to grow through through many lifetimes. You're suffering through your desires as a human being on earth, part God, part animal. All of your desires that lead to your pain and suffering cause you to experience growth as you learn from your suffering. Okay, so we understand, yes, without pain there is no growth. It's part of the human experience. And we also understand that jealousy is also a human emotion. And yes, we can normalize jealousy because you're a human being. Okay, your children will feel jealous of their siblings at time. It's a normal thing. We can't sit up there and say don't normalize it. You have to address your children and tell them you, you're not. You can't make your children feel like they're not normal because they feel the emotion of jealousy, because it's a human emotion. Okay, so yes, the jealousy is normal, and you have to know how to talk to your children when they experience that emotion. You have to teach them how to acknowledge it and to process it the correct way, and that's part of the growing. Okay, so I don't know how I got off on all that, but nonetheless, somebody told somebody to release something and to let something go they were doing. This great fortune clarifies the sorrow card, clarifies sorrow. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, somebody might have to balance something, or something is going to be balanced. Someone could be a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising that did not get what they expected, and they're sad about it. Okay, what's this court official here? I heard they defamed your name. Okay, so what I'm hearing is somebody defamed you in order to get away with doing something in court. Somebody defamed your name. They could have called you a drug addict or a drug addict prostitute. They could have made up any kind of lie about you. Somebody could have said you're mentally ill and you couldn't take care of yourself, or you can't manage your finances. Okay, somebody did something in court, or court official, could be an official person. Right now, whatever someone said to defame your character and make you seem like you're not capable, your reputation is being restored as high honor, meaning you're capable, meaning you're to be respected, meaning you're a person that has clear sight, wisdom, and is high functioning. You're a person of high honor. Okay. All right, y'all. Put my little protection on. All right. What is the energy crowning this read? Please. Oh, no. Y'all told me to do the other one. Okay, give me a second here. They want me to use the other cards. Child, somebody hiding in a tinfoil house next door to me doing spell work. Somebody is literally hiding inside of a tinfoil house because they're pretending to work on the empty land next door, but they're doing spell work. Child, wait till I put my cameras out there 24/7 on them and let it live stream for the whole world to see, so y'all can see the foolishness. Clarify high honor. No. I am sorry. Clarify court official. Clarify court official. Clarify this court official energy, please. Somebody could be a sorority member, brother or sister. So somebody could be a part of a sorority. Clarify court official. Somebody could pledge Kappa, Alpha, Theta. Somebody could be a middle school employee or a school employee. Clarify this court official energy, please, and thank you. Somebody could be a chaplain. Somebody could be a doctor, a therapist. Okay. Oh, yeah. Clarify. Somebody might pledge Alpha Delta Phi and Roman Catholic Church. Okay. So this chaplain probably goes with the Roman Catholic Church. Okay. Somebody pledges Alpha Delta Phi. Tell me about this person that pledges Alpha Delta Phi. They were trying to get away with a crime doing magic around your home. Yeah, a Leo. Somebody might have Leo in their chart that might pledge to a sorority, but they couldn't balance the situation. Yeah, the moon. Yeah, they were trying to do this secretly because they're still in their ego. Yeah, they were working with boots on the ground, King of Pentacles in your community that they're still maintaining contact with from a distance. So for somebody, there could be a Leo that was a part of a sorority, and they could be at a distance, but they have a connection that they're talking to on the phone in your community, a King of Pentacles, that they keep on making money offers to recruit people to keep spiritually attacking you. Okay. Tell me about this doctor therapist energy. I feel like they're hoping if they just keep on attacking you over and over and over again, you'll have a breakdown eventually, or eventually you're going to just lose it or something. Clarify therapist and doctor. They didn't get what they wanted, of course, because you're in my live right now. Yeah. Somebody's already aware. Who's this emperor? Who's the Emperor? Queen of Wands energy. Okay. And what is this Emperor doing? They're releasing it. It's too much of a burden to get away with it for whoever this father figure is, or King of Cups. Somebody could have Pisces in their chart. It could be a male Pisces out here with this King of Cups that's been coming out for the past few days. This might be the fish swimming downward. Okay. So there could be an Aries that could have been working for a Pisces male or a water sign male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or there could be a father figure, take it as it resonates. And they were working on having you spiritually attacked non-stop all day and all night, hoping that eventually you would have a psychotic break. And that's when they would get a doctor or a therapist to finally be like, oh, we have no idea why they had a psychotic break. No one knows. I don't know. They started murmuring something about spell work. I didn't know spell work outside of Disney World or Disney movies existed. I don't know. I'm a Christian. I'm a Catholic. We don't believe in spell work. We don't do that. Because everybody's gonna play along. You understand? Like literally everybody is supposed to play along. Yeah, there could be an Aquarius involved too. Yeah, whoever this doctor, therapist energy is, yeah, they don't have the energy for it. They were going to try to use some word magic. They were going to keep throwing spell work at you. It's like they keep trying to find ways around your protection to just keep throwing negative energy at you, to throw your nervous system off, to throw you off, okay? And if there's anybody watching for you or protecting you or whatever the case may be, they just keep trying to find different ways. Well, let's go in through the back door. Let's climb onto the roof of their apartment. Let's see if we can con the janitor. Let's see if we can crawl on the basement. Let's see if we can slide past security, the concierge at the front desk. See if we can bribe the security guard in their building. These people, they're looking for every way in to get close enough to you to throw spell work at you all day and all night, hoping when you have a psychotic break that they could just, diagnose you and put you up. And the spell work is backfiring. They were going to use a doctor or a therapist to gaslight you, and be like, so tell me, why are we here today? You were yelling something. Your neighbors, the police came, and everybody said that you were yelling something about magic and holding your head. Tell me what's going on. And the therapist is going to use word magic and manipulation on you and gaslight the fuck out of you, knowing that all of them are in on it, and that's part of the magic. Part of the magic is the therapist gaslighting you and being a part of it. You understand? So what is it that you're feeling? I don't understand. They're sending magic toward a crown chakra attack, and they're trying to kill my heart and stop my heart. What are they sending toward you? I don't see anything. What is does someone have a gun? No, magic. Oh, okay. You believe in magic. So you believe someone is using magic on you. Okay. Now, I want to recommend some medication for you to help you to relax a little bit, okay? And I understand you feel like, even though no one else can see it, someone is sending some energy toward you, and you believe in magic. Okay, I'm going to write that down in the book. It's okay if I quote you, right? Okay, so people are coming toward you, random people. Who do you think is sending these random people? This is part of the gaslighting, and this is part of what they wanted to happen to you by consistently sending witchcraft towards you. Okay? I'm curious. What is the ethnicity of this therapist? Tell me what the ethnicity of this therapist is. Chinese. Oh my. Tell me what the ethnicity of this therapist is going to work for the government, FBI, CIA, NSA. This therapist is going to be working for the government, okay? I want to know the ethnicity of this therapist. It's funny to me. Korean. These are friends. So somebody was going to try to assign a Chinese, possibly a Chinese therapist towards you that is friends with a Korean. I cannot. That's exactly what they were going to do. Ciao. Listen to me. I already told y'all about all these goofy therapists from all these different countries that they're trying to gaslight highly intellectual, highly intelligent people with. They're going to end up getting a lot of your foot stuck in their asses. I'm telling you, because at the end of the day, all they really want is to study your DNA. At the end of the day, all they really want is to put you into some kind of mental institution where now they can hook you up to something and drain your sacral energy and have you in one spot so you can't move. So they can drain your sacral energy. Let me make sure y'all can still hear me. And y'all be careful when you travel too, because if you're from like America or a European country, if they can't get you while you're in America or a European country, then they'll try to see if they could follow you and have people do witchcraft on you in another country to see if they can get you to have a breakdown there, because then they can quickly jump out of nowhere. Can you imagine you, like I'm on the African continent. Imagine you're literally on the African continent in an African country, no matter where you go, and they're doing spell work on you to try to make you have a breakdown. And finally you have a break, and they go and find a Chinese therapist out of nowhere. They go find a Chinese therapist out of nowhere. You in Kenya, and somebody goes and finds a Chinese therapist that's connected to a Korean that wants to study your DNA. And they got their whole crew following you from country to country, everywhere you go, bribing the people, just hoping that if they can't do in the country that you're in what they want to get accomplished, they're just going to keep following you with their whole little group together and bribing local officials, trying to find a way to get you to have a breakdown so that you could be put away into some kind of care or whatever, and having enough money to have people following you everywhere. So whoever you are, these people, they really, really want to study your DNA. Okay. So they're doing all this witchcraft on you and having you monitored and followed anywhere you go. And the minute you have any kind of breakdown anywhere, this is what they want. It won't happen. They're going to have a Chinese therapist rush in wherever you are. They're going to bribe the locals wherever you are or whatever state that you're in. There's going to magically be a Chinese person that pops up that's magically a therapist that works for the government. And they are going to be there to give you an examination. That's going to be the only person available. But in actuality, what they're doing is anywhere that you go or that you are, they're going to be bribing those people. They're going to be bribing those people to let them pretend like they're practicing therapy as a doctor in that community. And this particular child. Okay. And this particular Chinese therapist, they are friends with a Korean that wants to study your DNA. Now, it's a very strong possibility that somebody could have already injected something inside your body. Okay. There's a very, very strong possibility that someone could have already injected something inside of your body. And this is why this Korean is sneaking around you in the background, with this Chinese therapist working with people to orchestrate you being spiritually attacked. They're praying you have a psychotic break so that this Chinese therapist can quickly diagnose you and say you need to quickly be put up somewhere, because this might be the same Korean that wanted to kidnap you. Okay, so for somebody, there was a Korean that wanted to kidnap you because they came up in the other reading. They are friends with this fake Chinese therapist. Yep, there it is. I can't make it up. Look, listen to me, y'all. Do not trust any of these doctors and hospitals nowadays, especially in America. If you feel like you're being targeted because of your DNA, if you feel like you're being targeted because you're a seer, a high priest, a high priestess, or because of your DNA, period, do not, if you can avoid going to any of their doctors, hospitals, or anything and disappear off the scene, do what you have to do. Because these people are not even trying to hide it anymore. They are just straight abusing power. Especially beware of anybody of Asian descent. And no, I'm not being racist. I'm speaking facts. Beware of anybody of Asian descent right now that's really, really pressed about being your doctor. Be careful, because a lot of them are trying to study your DNA. A lot of them during 2020, they made you get that 2020 fear mongering and threatening that you won't be able to have a job unless you get that 2020. And that's when they injected whatever they put in your body that now this Korean wants to study. Okay? These are friends. Okay? So there's a Chinese therapist in the background waiting for the spiritual attacks to take so that they can pretend to be a therapist, and they are friends with this Korean that wants to kidnap you and study your DNA. Be careful. There could be an Eritrean involved too. Somebody even could have an auntie that's in this. Someone could even have an auntie in the CIA that might be working with these people. Somebody's aunt could have even sold them. Like if you have an aunt that knows that you are spiritually gifted in some kind of a way, they might have made a backhanded deal to sell you to one of these people for a large amount of money. Tell me about this Roman Catholic Church chaplain energy. Tell me about this Roman Catholic Church. Somebody didn't get what they expected. Okay, so that's it. Somebody in the Roman Catholic Church, they were expecting to get your energy. And understand, a lot of your energy is not just used by one person for one thing. Okay? There's someone very defensive right now because there's someone in the Roman Catholic Church, some chaplain that does rituals that was waiting for somebody to get your energy from you, your sacral energy, so that they could do a ritual and some magic. And they're disappointed and very defensive right now. Why? What were they going to use your energy for? What was this chaplain energy in the Roman Catholic Church? They're not going to recover. Oh, they wanted your energy to live. Oh, okay. Is this an older person or something? Clever. Is this an older person in the Roman Catholic Church that just wanted your essence to live? In the goddamn the Dark Crystal movie? I have the Seven of Wands. Oh, they might have even spiritually attacked you, but it got blocked with the Eight of Wands reverse. Yeah. Okay, so you might have like a priest in the Roman Catholic Church spiritually attacking you, but it's getting blocked with this Eight of Wands. They're stopping them because they can't move forward with whatever they're doing in their life. Okay, so what happened is a lot of your gangstalking contracts have completely ended and stopped, where they were finding ways to cause fear and anxiety due to poverty, fear and anxiety due to being blackballed, not having resources, abusive relationships with people, men that are a part of cults. And this is how they were using your energy to do rituals, how they were getting it. But in 2026, A lot of you have healed. You're not in those relationships. And they've already moved forward this Roman Catholic energy and accepted that they're not going to be able to use your energy anymore. But what happened is when they tried to move forward with business as usual without your energy, it backfired. Their rituals backfired. It didn't work. They're not having success right now in maintaining their life or whatever they were doing in the past, whether it was to heal them, whether it was to keep them youthful, whether it was to do a money ritual. Nothing is working for them right now. So it's like Pharaoh after he let the Hebrew slaves go, okay, and got to the Red Sea, and Pharaoh realized, oh my God, that means we're going to have to get jobs and work. That means we don't have slaves anymore to build our city for us. That means we're going to have to either pay people to work or we're going to have to do the work ourselves. And at the last minute, went back out. That's what I'm getting happen here, because the death card, somebody reversed an ending. So it's like some energy where someone in the Roman Catholic Church, they tried to move forward without your energy, understanding this gangstalking contract is over, and it didn't work for them. And they could not do anything without your energy. So they decided to come back for you and reverse an ending once again, working with these people to try to get your energy so that their rituals will stop backfiring. Yep. Because something, the Ace of Wands reverse, is not having an effect on you. Somebody that's trying to get away with something feels defeated. They're not having any success. They can't create a conflict for you. Okay? So these are these court officials. This is what I was clarifying. I asked, who are these court official energies? And this is who these official people are. All right? All right, what is the energy crown in this read? What is the energy crown in this read? They mad because they ended the little gangstalking contract that they started up over here for the struggle gangstalking they were doing over here on bicycles and donkeys and cows. that goddamn struggle gangstalking, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all know I'm a comedian too. I didn't tell you about the gangster that walked up on me with about 12 cows. I bullshit you not. They was literally doing struggle gang stalking, and I had somebody come to throw witchcraft at me, and he had 12 cows walking behind him. God bless him. Came all up around my area. I wanted to pet them. You know, I like them. I love cows. They make the ground fertile. But I was like, this is some shit here. I'm gonna catch this on camera. You got a gang stalking contract, and what, you gonna attack me with your cows? Wait till I start, child. Wait till I get the camera out here. If they keep it up, I don't want to, but if they keep it up, I'm gonna get the camera out here, and y'all gonna see me being gang stalked by gangsters with cows and with goddamn goats behind them. No bull. What is the energy crown in this read? Walking up on me like you a gangster. You gonna shoot milk out the udders? Make the cows shoot milk at me out the udder? The struggle gang stalking. What is the energy crown in this read? Yeah, so there is Aries or Emperor energy still in your energy. Oh my God. That keeps on trying to orchestrate something still. Oh God, what's the obstacle right now? All right, put that back. Okay, what is the obstacle? Oh, this could be a boss or something. I'll find out. I'm gonna find out in a minute. The obstacle is somebody that thinks they're being quick and strategic. They think being quick and strategic is getting them ground or success, and it's not. Uh, they, they just feel like they're suspended with the Seven of Swords here. With what they're trying to get away with doing, they feel like things have come to a complete standstill. Somebody it's like they're just waiting for judgment. And they're like, well, why are we waiting? Why don't we keep attacking them? What happened in the recent past? I'm gonna get more clarity on this. Somebody could be a Pisces with that hangman energy. This might be a Pisces. I have the Eight of Cups here. All right, I have the King of Cups reversed. There's that Pisces again. Somebody could be a father figure or a male Pisces even that could be expecting in the energy of waiting for something to happen or waiting for something. Okay. Give me more energy on this Emperor. Give me 2 cards. Tell me more about this Emperor energy. All right, I have the Ace of Swords. And I have the Nine of Swords reversed. This Emperor right here, or Aries, or boss, or whoever this is, they are the one that keeps on providing clarity to somebody after they do a spiritual attack, whether or not it worked. Okay? So somebody keeps on providing clarity to everybody, whether or not their spiritual attack against you worked. Now, give me 2 more cards for the King of Cups in reverse. Give me 2 cards for this King of Cups in reverse. Someone could have Capricorn, Scorpio in their chart. Yeah, somebody is very disappointed. The Devil reverse, and then I have the Death card reverse. Yeah, somebody could have reversed an ending. So I feel like this came out in the reverse, the Eight of Cups reverse, but I'll clarify that. This is someone that is unable to regulate their emotions. This is someone that acts out of emotion. Whoever this person is, they reverse an ending having you spiritually attacked. And whoever this Aries Emperor is, they are providing intel to the people that are orchestrating it. So it feels like this Aries might be trying to distance themselves to pretend like they've moved on and they're not involved. But in actuality, they're secretly watching you and providing clarity to the people coming for you, whether or not it took, whether or not it worked. I don't know if they're monitoring you from the spiritual realm or in the physical, but that's who's giving these people intel and clarity. Hey, that last spiritual attack, no, it didn't do anything to them. They're sitting on a couch watching TV. No, they got up this morning and had a cup of coffee and watched the news. So they didn't die. It didn't bother them. No, they just took a shower. They're about to go to bed. It still didn't work. This Emperor energy is providing clarity to these people every time they plan an attack against you, that you're not stuck. Give me 2 more cards and tell me about who this Knight of Swords reverse energy is. Okay, this is the Ace of Pentacles of whoever this energy is right here that does not, the Devil reverse, that reversed an ending, trying to do something. They couldn't balance a situation. So whoever someone reversed an ending with in your community to try to come for you again spiritually, they couldn't balance the situation for these people. They offered them a large amount of money, an Ace of Pentacles. That's why these people got riled up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards and get more clarity about exactly what's going on here. I want you to tell me more about this Emperor Aries energy. Who is this? Somebody that missed an opportunity to move forward with you. The Star in reverse. Someone that is burdened because someone is not the Star. This Virgo. Okay. So this Aries or Emperor energy, whoever this Emperor is, they are trying to do a destiny swap. They're trying to do a destiny swap between you and a Virgo, that they want to have your anointing or your destiny, or if you're some kind of star or in the public eye, they want this person to embody your energy. They want this person, if you have spiritual abilities, to have your spiritual abilities. Who is that at my gate? Who's at my gate? They want to provide me clarity about what just happened. Yeah, about them attacking me. I know. And they're sad about it. No, I'm good. Yeah. Child. They're going to say that a young person in my community was offered a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the 2 of Cups. Child, bye. They knocking on my gate right now, y'all. They're knocking on my gate right now to provide me clarity about a younger person that was attacking me spiritually outside my house, that they offered a whole 10 of Pentacles to. I don't know, child. I do not know why the people that's paying them, the people that's making them the offers, are the people that, if you really want to nip it in the bud, the person that's making them the offers is who need to go. That it would cut it off right then and there. You have to cut off the serpent from the head, not by you stop. How about stop the person that is paying them, the middleman taking the phone calls from the people that are sending them out to attack, because the middleman is the only contact that they have. That's what they do. So it looks like there's an Aries here, okay, that was supposed to help a Virgo to destiny swap with you. If you have any spiritual abilities, they wanted them to have your spiritual abilities, okay? This Virgo might do witchcraft to do things spiritually, but they were not born with their spiritual gifts, okay? Whoever you are, you may have been born with your spiritual gifts, and they know your spiritual gifts come naturally. You don't have to do witchcraft. You just are gifted. So this is the reason why this Aries has been trying to get these gifts for this Virgo. And tell me, Holy Divine Spirit, who is this Emperor Aries energy that is trying to help a Virgo to get your power? Somebody could be a Mason, a grandmother, or a grandfather figure. Okay. This might not be an Aries, but it's an older person that's working together with a Virgo to try to destiny swap your abilities. It's either going to be a grandmother or a grandfather figure that's a Mason. Okay? You see that? Okay. So this Emperor energy is an older man or woman that's a Mason that's trying to find a way to put your spiritual abilities and gifts into a Virgo. Why do they want this Virgo to get your spiritual abilities and gifts? So that you won't move forward. The Chariot is Cancer energy. So you won't either move forward with the Cancer, or you won't move forward, and the Chariot is forward movement. And they're stressed out about this. Okay? I want you to clarify for me this 8 of Wands reverse. Somebody from your past or from someone's past, someone could have Leo in their chart, is overly emotional. They're drowning in their emotions because they didn't have the skill to do something, and now they can't recover. because you know and you're aware of what they were trying to get away with doing. And they're heartbroken because they're about to be homeless with this Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay. So there's somebody that's heartbroken. There was an older person that's a Mason that was trying to help a Virgo to get your spiritual gifts and abilities because they didn't want you to move forward, I think, with another person because of your spiritual abilities. Maybe they don't want you to pair up with another powerful person. Maybe they want control over you, but they can't have control over you because of your power. So they want your power to go into somebody else. Very typical narcissistic thinking. First and foremost, I'm mad that you have power. Second, I don't want you to have that power. I want to control you because you have that power. Since I can't control you, then I'll find a way to transfer your power into someone I can control. Okay? So this is exactly what's going on here. Somebody wants to transfer your spiritual power into someone that they actually can control. Okay? Clarify right now the Sphinx, which is the Hangman. Somebody can't move something forward. Clarify the Sphinx, the Hangman. Okay, so something has come to a standstill. A crime. This has to do with the utility. So I don't know if somebody saw this utility worker in your community or whatever that was up on a pole. You do have hidden helpers, whoever you are, but somebody might have found out and told that there was a utility worker that wasn't scheduled to be in your neighborhood doing whatever work they were doing. They might have looked them up. That's what I'm getting here. The Ace of Swords here. Okay. So apparently this utility worker already came to your home, whoever you are. And I don't know, maybe if you didn't report them or call about them, somebody did. They asked, did they belong here? Because they didn't look like they were actually doing any real work out there. They might have tried to perform and make it look like they were connecting a wire, but the wire wasn't connected to anything, something like that. They could have even thrown magic at you. They were trying to get away with doing a crime because it's the full moon, but somebody saw them and they gave the clarity that they were not scheduled to do any work where you are. Okay, so they couldn't move forward with it. Okay, so they changed their mind and they must have left whatever they were trying to do. This was a strategic move. This was a quick and strategic move right here. This is the Page of Swords reverse. This was a very quick and strategic move that they were going to use to attack you under the full moon. They thought that it would the full moon energy would amplify their spell work and amplify your emotions when they inconvenience you by cutting your or disconnecting your power and then claiming, oh, we have no idea what happened. We don't know. Well, you're going to have to schedule somebody 2 weeks out before someone can come out and reconnect the wire. We don't know how it came undone. You know, it was going to be some energy like that they were planning on doing to stress you out under the full moon. Okay. Oh, for real? Empress, High Priestess? Oh, child, that ain't nothing. I had somebody come do HVAC work at my house before, and they snuck and created a big hole in my exhaust, one of the exhaust pipes that runs carbon monoxide out of the home. They put a big circular hole the size of my hand in my carbon monoxide pipe, exhaust pipe from my basement. And then they put it in a place where I couldn't see it because they were trying to kill me with carbon monoxide poisoning. And it was deliberate and intentional. The HVAC worker that came to my home to do some work. And luckily I found it and had it repaired. But, you know, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And I had an older home too. So it was a lot more air coming in and out between the windows. It was an old brick home. My brick house, you know, it was a lot of, that's the good thing about those older homes. They breathe more. You know, these new homes that they build, they lock the air inside so tightly that if there is carbon monoxide in the home, you can die a lot quicker. Those older homes, even if they do have carbon monoxide, still it's not enough to kill you oftentimes. Not saying you shouldn't get it checked if it's an older home, but it allows the older homes allow the homes to breathe. I even had the older windows that were made out of wood, which I wanted to keep because it was such high quality wood. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Those homes built in 1955, between 1955 and 1970, brick homes. Those were the best, and they used the best raw products. Okay, so things came to a standstill from the crime they tried to pull with your electric person. Whatever they were trying to do, somebody provided the truth and clarity about what they were trying to get away with. Okay, who's this Eight of Cups, King of Cups reverse energy over here in the recent past that was waiting for something? Who is this person that was waiting for something to happen? Someone could have Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody was waiting for this imbalance with your electric guy to happen. Yeah, they were waiting. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, yeah, they thought that they were going to get your energy or something, or they didn't get the money because it didn't happen, and they're under judgment now. Okay, so this person might even be under judgment, and this cycle is closed. It was a narcissist that recruited this person to do this. A Capricorn, the devil, or this could be someone that's possessed or addicted to attacking you. That's not in a mental imprisonment because they might be crazy is what I'm getting. There might be a Capricorn on your ass that might be like the head of or part of a cult. This Capricorn is not in a mental imprisonment about what they're doing to you because the government protects them, for one, and two, they might be crazy. A lot of these people have a lot of entity attachments and spirits, and they're crazy. The Two of Cups reverse. Okay, somebody could have rejected an offer. What's the Death card? Someone could be a Scorpio. The Four of Wands. Somebody could either be a Scorpio or a marriage or a relationship or something. A marriage. Okay. Somebody wanted to, the Four of Wands is talking about a marriage, the Hierophant. They want to cause an imbalance. Okay. So if you're dating someone, or if you're going to be dating someone in the near future, these people wanted to use all your sacral energy for themselves so they could destiny swap with you. If you get in a marriage or relationship or out here dating, then they don't get your energy unless it's someone you're marrying or dating that they have access to, that they control. Okay? There's a Capricorn that might also be obsessed with getting your energy that is trying to create an imbalance to you dating or you getting married to somebody. So maybe you're already dating somebody and maybe this is the person you're going to marry, because the Four of Wands is clarified by the Hierophant. This is a marriage. So maybe you're already dating somebody that you're going to get married to, or there's somebody in your energy or orbit that heaven knows, or the universe or God, as you define God, already knows that you're going to marry this person. Okay? These people, they pull cards on you too. So they want to cause an imbalance to you getting into this marriage that, I don't know if you know about it or not yet, but there's someone in your orbit that they're saying somebody's getting married to, with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands. Okay? This could be a future wedding, I don't know. And somebody's been stuck in a cycle. Someone could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that's been taking action here. Yeah, this is clarifying a Libra possibly, the Empress reverse, but it's not an equal give and take, and they're burdened. Yeah, they're not getting the same energy from people that they have worked with in the past. A Leo, yeah. The Six of Pentacles, yeah. An Empress might have an energy exchange, equal give and take with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So maybe there's an Empress here that's going to have an equal give and take with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay, or something like that that's coming toward you. Oh, look at you. And you got people, these are vampires around you. These are literally vampires around you. One is a Capricorn, one is a Libra. Who else did I pick up on? One is a Aries, one is a Virgo. I picked up on a Scorpio. These are all vampires that literally want to drain your sacral energy. And they're emotional about you getting into a marriage with somebody. That's why they don't want to let go. You literally are in spiritual warfare with real, live, living zombie vampires that literally do energy harvesting work on divine beings. Okay. Child, I hope that person coming towards you hurry up. I hope they hurry up, because I know these vampires are getting on your nerves. Child, whoever you are, I know you'll be happy when this person finally arrives. Nanochipped illegally, sex trafficking. Let me find out. Are they nanochipping or Neuralinking the people they're sex trafficking now so that they can keep up with them? The wealth class, 1%? Child, I know they're not about to take this to a whole nother level with the sex. So they're not going to have to do the sex trafficking the way they used to. All they got to do is put the Neuralink in the people they're sex trafficking so they can locate them wherever they are. Is that what? Is that what we about to start doing? Dino, so they can have this world. I ain't coming back to this mess. I'm going to find me a place, an island or somewhere where I can go hide it in the forest, a very empty, thick forest that's full of bananas, planting apples, like the apples in like Jamaica and East Africa, mangoes, papaya, coconuts, and I'm gonna stay in that forest until I get to leave this place. I ain't coming back. Child, I am not coming back here. This planet is disgusting. It is what it is. It's a realm of suffering where all of your desires, and you only desire things here when you're in an illusion, because you're in a matrix, because your spiritual eyes aren't open yet, which just means you haven't gotten enough lessons yet. Yeah. I don't want to come back here with this animal body. Child, I do not want to. It's other places like Star Trek. It's a whole bunch of places out there that we can go to. Beat me up, Scotty. Shoot. Other land and other territory for this soul to go to. We don't have to. We're gonna master this Merkaba, gain enough light here, so we know what it is and not desire it anymore or anything it has to offer. Oh, child. When you no longer, it's not, some people will say, oh, it's depression. It's not depression. It's a difference. Some of you all don't desire to be here or to come back here anymore. And it's not depression, okay? When you spiritually awaken to the point where you do not or no longer desire anything that this realm, this disgusting 3D realm, with all the violence and the hate and the poisoning of the water, the food, the nasty energy, the disease, when you have had enough of this and you spiritually awaken and you no longer desire anything this plane has to offer, it's because you know it's better out there. And you see this for exactly what it is. And when you don't desire it anymore, you're not going to come back here anymore. You understand? Because you know desiring leads to suffering. And this world is nothing but suffering. Let's go. I suffer every time the algorithm pushes a video with Elon Musk big pie face in my goddamn thing. I don't want to see no more goddamn videos about Elon Musk. I don't want to see his pie face, big ass Chinese half white pie face, because he's an asshole for experimenting on humans, looking like Lord Farquhar from Shrek. Sick of it. There might be about to be an earthquake. Somebody is in a lesson right now. Right now, somebody's in some kind of a lesson with somebody, and the paternity might be in question. Somebody that might be connected to a coven, a cult, or a church. Somebody that was nano-chipped illegally and maybe sex trafficked. I have protein nanotechnology bound to your chakras. So this is double confirmation of this nano-chipping. Somebody could be being tracked through their phone or laptop, someone's nephew. Okay, this might be somebody's nephew that had a fuck buddy with a clear understanding. This could be happening in the country that you're in right now. Okay, whoever you are. So somebody might have a nephew where one or more of their children might not be theirs, or a pregnancy might not belong to them. This nephew might be a part of a coven, a cult, or a church. This nephew of yours might be in some kind of a karmic cycle because they didn't get the lesson yet. Okay? This nephew of yours has also been illegally chipped. Okay? Somebody might have been who was sex trafficked. Why sex trafficking out here? Someone that doesn't want to let something go that's sad, that feels defeated. This narcissistic energy because a cycle ended. Okay, so this is someone that could have been sexually abused and trafficked possibly in the past, okay? That could have partnered up with somebody to do something, the lovers. So somebody could have been sexually abused or sex trafficked, and I'm very sorry for anybody that was victimized in that type of a way, okay? Whether you realize it or not, somebody put a chip inside of your body. Whoever this person is, you have some form of a Neuralink technology someone placed inside your body, okay? They belong to this cult. Tell me about the paternity that's in question. Clarify the paternity that's in question. Somebody didn't get their wish fulfillment, okay? And they are very emotional about it right now. So they started working on something. This could be a spiritual practitioner or someone that's not using their intuition. What was someone's wish fulfillment? Clarify the 10 of Cups. Someone wanted to get away with something. Someone was closed emotionally and they wanted to get away with something. Okay, so they want me to let you know there's somebody that is someone's nephew that could have been spiritually attacking you. They're a part of a cult or a coven, okay? That nephew energy, they want me to tell you that it's not your baby, okay? So you got bigger fish to fry here. If you have a woman that's pregnant right now, whoever this person is that's been spiritually attacking you, you are somebody's nephew. Baby, it's not your baby, okay? If she's pregnant, she's not pregnant by you. If the child's already here, it's not your baby, okay? This is someone that you had sex with. Fuck buddy, clear understanding. What else? Okay, this is somebody that you cut off, or somebody cut off, or could have cut off communication with you abruptly in the past because they felt powerless and they're childish. Okay, so they want me to tell you that this person that you think is pregnant by you or has a child by you, you're going to know who they are because it's someone that's very childish. Y'all cut off communication like abruptly, like y'all stopped speaking. The reason that she stopped speaking to you abruptly is because she knew that she wasn't pregnant by you. And that's why she cut you off. That's what they want me to tell you. Okay? So there you go. I hope that helps somebody. And you have a nano chip inside your body too, by the way. Somebody put a chip in your body. All right, what else? They want to date and get to know you. Someone might want to date and get to know somebody. Somebody might sit on a board of trustees. A sickness has overtaken them. Somebody might have an entity attachment. Okay. So there might be someone that is wanting to date somebody in my collective. You might sit on a board of trustees, or they might sit on a board of trustees. This person might not realize something. They might be a little bit slow in picking things up. Okay. An orchestrated spiritual attack. Okay. So I'm warning somebody that is either you are on a board of trustees, or the person that wants to date you is on a board of trustees. Okay. Someone has a cursed bloodline. There's somebody that has an entity attachment that's sick right now that wants to date and get to know you. Okay. So let me go ahead. I was black, and it's something about a gas company here. There's something here about your gas company, and someone is saying that they were blackmailed and had to go along with something. Okay. So if somebody caused some kind of imbalance when it comes to your gas bill or something that runs off of gas in your home, or a gas bill or call center imbalance, is something having to do with the gas company for somebody that somebody could have done, and they were blackmailed and had to go along with it. Okay. Clarify, who is this person with this entity attachment? Someone that's sad, that wanted to win at all costs. Screw that. Let's just get these cards out over here. Who are all the energies that are applied to this board of trustees, and a sickness has taken over them with an entity attachment? Somebody could be an underage teen. Somebody could be somebody's play brother or play sister. Someone could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could be a young woman between 18 and 35. All right, tell me about this board of trustee energy and a sickness who are all the energies involved? A sickness has overtaken them. Okay. Clarify, a sickness has overtaken them, and board of trustees. Okay. Somebody's aunt is in the CIA. Child, this is a community of people. Somebody is Cuban. Somebody might be R, Glasgow, Tennessee, Family Court, initials SCM for somebody. Somebody's initials might be SCM. This means something to somebody. R, Glasgow, Tennessee, Family Court. Okay, this is coming out too. Who are the energies involved? There's somebody here that's Arab. So this is the whole community of people here. You might be a high priestess or an empress or an emperor, man or woman. What else? Yeah, the government is involved. The FBI, the CIA, or the NSA. You might work for the government, or I don't know. There could be a pastor involved here too. Okay. All right, let me clarify this. See going on? Clarify, Cuba, you're next. Clarify your aunt and the CIA, why it came out together. Clarify your aunt and the CIA. Right now, somebody could be abusing power, or someone could be a Leo. The Queen of Wands reverse. Okay, this is a Leo. There could be a Leo that's losing their home right now with the Nine of Pentacles reverse. Okay. There might be a Leo connected to someone's aunt in the CIA that's losing their home. And the Fool, somebody could have taken a risk or done something that was risky. They might be about to head off in their life to figure out a new way to survive. The Page of Wands, this could be a younger fire sign that could have been in their ego. Okay. So I don't know. Someone's aunt could be a Leo that works for the CIA. Someone's complete wish fulfillment. Okay. Your aunt might have hired a Leo to do something against you, but that Leo right now is losing their home and they feel defeated and sad. Your aunt was working with the CIA to get away with doing something against you. Maybe they hired a handler that is a Leo to do something to you, but as of right now, in real time, that Leo is losing their housing. And like a fool, they're going out in the world trying to survive. And this makes your aunt very sad. Why? Because they are aware that their partnership is over. The love is reversed. So somebody's aunt is aware that their partnership with a Leo that could have been hired to be your handler is over because they're getting kicked out of their home with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. All right. So somebody's aunt either works for the CIA or they are indirectly working for the CIA. Tell me about this Cuban. What's about this Cuban? The World card. Yeah, something's over now. They don't have any other way to turn with what a Cuban was doing that also took a risk. So somebody had someone of Cuban descent that took a chance and a risk. Clarify the Fool card. There could be a Cuban fool out here. Maybe they're the Cuban that's a fool. They're the Cuban that's losing their home too. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Oh my. The King of Swords. Is this a police officer? I don't know. There could be a Cuban that could, this could be a police officer or something with a bad investment. There could be a Cuban that could either be law enforcement or they could have some kind of court official position. Yep. Someone provided clarity about a child, the Page of Pentacles. Who's this Page of Pentacles child? Someone felt defeated because they got the truth about a child. Oh, is this the person? It's not your baby, someone's nephew? Someone got stuck in a cycle. The Three of Cups reverse. Oh, they got stuck in a cycle with a younger fire sign. That was a third party that created some kind of imbalance to somebody's family. There could have been a younger fire sign that could have created an imbalance to a Cuban's family in some kind of a way. I don't know if this is that someone's nephew with the paternity issue, but somebody already could have healed from something and got over something and cut them off. Yeah, they cut off communication with them because they knew it was not their baby. And Aquarius, what's the star? Oh, a mother figure. A mother figure is the star, Ten of Pentacles. And somebody was taking quick action that didn't think right about that for somebody. Somebody was trying to help somebody, prevent you from being in your anointing or shining too brightly. Okay? Tell me about this Arab energy, please and thank you. There could have been some Arab that was involved in trying to do something that wasn't warranted to whoever you are. Okay. What about this Arab? This Arab is not going to get a new start. Why are they stressed out? Clarify the Nine of Swords reverse. Why is this Arab stressed out? Because of a Leo. So there's an Arab that is trying to avoid a tower because of their connection to a Leo. Because they wanted to win at all costs and they were working with this Leo. God damn. Everybody fucked this Leo. God damn. God damn. The Cuban, the Arab. Is there anybody that did not fuck this Leo? Put your hand up right now. Throw it up. Is there anybody out there that did not fuck this Leo? Your aunt in the CIA probably fucked this Leo. Your aunt might need to line her mustache up. Anything else? So this Arab is stressed out about this Leo because the magic backfired, the magician reversed. Tell me about this pastor. Tell me about this pastor. These are all people that in your community and up around you that have been doing spell work. A pastor could have got fired, relieved of their duties, or someone's not working with them anymore together. A pastor might have traveled or might be traveling. Someone has bad karma and they're backstabbed and betrayed. So there's a pastor that has bad karma because this pastor was in some destructive energy because someone refused an offer. An empress. Oh my God. Okay. Did somebody have a pastor? Was someone dating or married to a pastor that they rejected? And then they got destructive against you? Who am I talking to in my collective? Somebody in my collective dated a pastor. You dated or you were married to a pastor and or they made you an offer and you rejected them and they got in some destructive energy against you, whoever you are. Okay, well, whoever this is for, if you were being spiritually attacked, you were being spiritually attacked by a pastor that you rejected. That's what happened. If you were being spiritually attacked, it was a pastor that tried to talk to you that you turned down. The pastor could have been the Empress reverse that made you an offer. This could have been an older person in some toxic energy that was a narcissist, and you might have saw straight through them. So just to give you confirmation really quick, if this pastor tried to make you an offer, I don't know if it was a romantic offer or if it was an offer for business or what it was for, but you connected with a pastor that made you an offer for something and you turned them down, whether it was for business, love, or whatever. And that pastor has been in some destructive energy against you, spiritually attacking you. That's who it was, okay? I got the Empress reverse for this pastor, and you're the Empress. You could be a man or a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman because it's the Empress. Okay? This is your energy, the Empress Emperor. Clarify family court, Tennessee, or Glasgow, please. Somebody could be walking away or pulling their energy out of something. Okay, they're not going to work on something with somebody. They're not going to work together on something anymore. What were they working? Judgment. Who's under judgment? A hermit. Okay, there might be a Virgo or a hermit that's under judgment right now. This could be. Let me see if I can find out who this hermit is for you. Hold on. Clarify this hermit that's under judgment. Oh, so this hermit could be a spiritual or religious leader. Okay. So this hermit might be some kind of spiritual or religious leader. They don't have to be a Virgo, but they could be some kind of spiritual or religious leader of some kind, and they're releasing it. It's too much of a burden. What were they trying to do to you? They were trying to get a judge, the King of Swords, to work with them. Yeah. There was a spiritual or religious leader that made an offer. Is this the pastor? The Empress reversed? I don't know if this is that pastor energy, but there's an older toxic male or female in some distorted feminine energy that someone made an offer to here. Somebody that is some kind of spiritual or religious leader, and they're heartbroken. The King of Swords, I feel like, might be a judge, but that judge is not going to work with them anymore. Somebody might be under judgment. They were trying to help them. Yeah. What else about this R. Glasgow energy? Someone could be a mother figure, or somebody could be very emotionally intelligent and highly intuitive. Okay. Clarify this Queen of Cups. Maybe it's your energy. Maybe you're highly intuitive. Somebody is releasing something. It was too much of a burden to get a judgment to turn around. Okay. Whatever this judgment was in court, it was too burdensome for whatever they were trying to get done. It was too much of a burden. Okay. They were trying to get a judgment reversed. They were trying to get a judgment turned upside down. They couldn't do it. There was a spiritual or religious leader of some kind, maybe a pastor, that made an offer to a judge, and in real time, this judge, they were working with them in the past to try to help them. Maybe they were going to use word salad. Maybe they were going to be a word witch and try to emotionally manipulate you to see. A lot of times people will test you. They'll do something that they know is illegal or try to get away with doing something that they know is wrong. But they're just testing your limits to see if you'll push back or not. And they'll have someone doing spell work in the background. But if you get loud enough, meaning you don't walk away, you're like, no, that's not right, and you call bullshit out, then they'll back off. But that's part of what these people basically do. They'll try to push you to the limit and try to see what they can get away with you. But if you stand firm and speak with authority and knowing, and cancel out all magic being done, any legal ground against you, you nullify by the power and the blood of Jesus, or however you pray, every legal ground your enemy is standing on against you. Nullify and neutralize it and destroy it. Every magic being used against you, then they'll back down. This judge was working with a spiritual or religious leader that they were trying to help, but they decided it was too hard to get away with reversing a judgment, whatever this judgment was in court. And they're not working with this spiritual religious leader or narcissist anymore. So if you were trying to get some kind of judgment, you're getting it, or you already got it. Okay. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody could have made a spiritual offer, or somebody could have made somebody an offer that was very, very small. The Five of Pentacles could mean like the minimum amount of money. Somebody didn't get what they were expecting. Okay. Somebody, a father figure, King of Cups, could be a father figure. Somebody was being very childish. And they didn't get what they were expected. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Somebody made somebody an offer. That's the Five of Pentacles. That's like the minimum amount. Okay. And they weren't expecting it. The King of Swords. Okay. Or somebody could be emotionally intelligent. So someone was doing spell work. Somebody could have been doing spell work on you to be childish. Because you cut them off. Yeah, because you cut them off and blocked them, they were doing spell work on you to be childish so that they could get more money from you or something like that. Okay? The Hierophant reverse. And the Hierophant might be the judge. In secret, they were working together with this judge energy in secret. But it was too much of a burden to pull off whatever they were trying to pull off. Okay? All right, final message, please and thank you. Final message. Final message, please and thank you. All right, final message, please and thank you. Somebody's getting divorced, child. So somebody didn't get what they were expecting under this full moon. They were expecting a death. Could it be a Virgo that was expecting you to check out? A Libra. Someone could be a Virgo, Libra, cusper. Somebody was expecting you to check. Get the people what they want. Go on and get the people what they want. They want you to check out. Go ahead and die. Die for them. Go on, give them what they want. Final message. Somebody's walking away from this. Someone and somebody's in a mental imprisonment because their spell work backfired. Okay, so somebody clearly has a low IQ, an early human, because they're confused why the spell work backfired. Guys, I love you so very much. I am QUAN Yin. This is I Have No Cards Tarot. Maybe I will be back. Maybe I will not. It depends if I drop dead under the full moon. I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. Oh, goodness.